Hey everybody, I'm Shea Coulee.
And I'm Raja O'Hara.
And welcome to another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Fashion Photo Review.
UK versus the world!
That's how I wanna hold you.
This week's episode, the queens are doing the time-honored tradition of the Rusical. And this week's runway
category is ...
Initially, I think ... I'm gonna think a print. I'm gonna think polka dot, but it could be so many things.
I'm not really too excited about dots, but I feel like it could probably go any type of way because there's so many types of dots.
People will be either really literal or they're gonna think way outside the box.
Okay. Well, I gotta see what these girls is giving. We know who the fashion queen of the season is so far.
Girl, look, Miss Ma'am, I was just about to say, I was like, we already gave her top toot twice,
okay,
Miss Jimbo, and so I'm just like curious. I'm like, what is she going to do with this category?
And they got to bring these categories from home. So we got to see what they bring in, okay?
Oh yeah, baby.
Hopefully they bring in their A game, because last week we was giving out boots left and right. But this week I have high expectations for these girls this week.
I am so ready for these dots, girl. How about you?
Doop, 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 doop. Let's do it.
Yes.
Category is ...
Ooh, Miss Jimbo. Come on through.
I mean,
this is third week in a row. Jimbo has pulled out another sickening look. She looks absolutely stunning. I love this jacket. I love the neon. I love the iridescence. I love this thing that she has on her head. That is super cool.
All the proportions are spot on, first and foremost. And what I love about it, most specifically, is the headpiece and the illusion that it's creating, that her face is floating in this black void, it's like neither here nor there. It's like this, it's really spectacular. I just think that it is a stunning look. I love how retro space agey it looks. I feel like retro sci-fi to its finest, but it just feels really current and really now. I really like it.
It feels very current, very now, but also very future. I love the continuations of the dots on every single element of this look, from the glove to the bodysuit to the boot. I feel like it's so cohesive. It's just it's right. And Miss Thing definitely knows her silhouette. Okay.
She really does. She really does. And that's what I love about her looks so much. The proportions are always so very pleasing to me.
Toot.
Up next, Jujube.
Come through, Miss Jujube. I see what you doing there. Okay, girl. I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm feeling it. I love the dress. I love the the 60s mod look of it all. I love the turquoise tight. And of course, I live for that nasty boot. Yeah, ma'am. I love a nasty 8-inch pleaser. I'm here for it, okay?
Yes.
But the thing that I don't necessarily like and that I'm not really responding well to is the hair. For me, the hair just takes it to a place that it probably shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. Maybe if the hair was a little bit more pixie, kind of like something like I'm rocking, I think it would, be a little bit more aligned with the look.
I would have loved to have seen those octopus tentacles extended up into a headpiece, kind of take it a little bit further versus just traditional hair in this case. But at the same time, I am understanding of Jujube because this is her 1000th time on Drag Race. So I'm this girl has to produce a bajillion looks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the dress, this inflated latex moment that she's wearing is really, really cute. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on the turquoise tights. I feel like I love the silhouette of the boot because I love that she's in a platform. It's a really cute boot. So I would have loved her in black tight so that her ankles weren't, because like that's a really weird
cutoff point. I see what you're saying.
Cutoff. And like Jujube's she's not a tall queen. Imagine her with like black, or even if it was just like all that turquoise color, just like all the same color in general, her legs would look so long because that dress is so short. Like, but she's like cut off,
I love the turquoise type, but I think the color is a little bit off too because it's a little bit more pigmented than all of the other colors that she has on. So everything else is a little bit more muted. So that would probably be the part that distracts me. But I don't hate the look. I actually am going to give it a soft toot.
Yes, I'm going to give it a soft toot.
That wig though. We're going to throw that back in the trash. Up next is Blue Hydrangea.
I don't know about you, but this look for me is wackadoodle dandy, and I absolutely love it.
I am there with you, sis. It is very wackadoodle dandy, and I love it too.
Like all the heads, like I love that. Kind of seems like this twisted, weird kind of doll. Some weird collector's item. And that's kind of like how I imagine Blue Hydrangea being. And it has this like historical element to it that I think is really, really cool. Love the velvet, love the polka dots, love how she applied them in her makeup on her face. I think that she looks really, really great.
I love all of the different faces. I love the fact that all of these faces are painted sickening with her signature Blue Hydrangea eye. There is a moment at the bottom of the boot that I'm just like, that totally throws me off, that I'm like, the little ruffle at the middle of that boot is driving me nuts. And I don't know how to feel about that little ruffle.
Come back, Blue Hydrangea. You come back here with that ruffle.
Come here with that ruffle.
Yeah, that's cutting her off in a very weird place. Ooh. Oh, now it's taunting me. Oh. See, I was really, you had to go and do that because I was doing fine.
If that ruffle was blue and then all of the leg was the orange and white polka dot, I would live.
Yeah, because it's broken up too much, especially considering all that's going on with the sleeves and the hat.
It's a lot going on, but I'm not hating it.
The bottom is, yes, the bottom could have been a little bit more solid, not broken up, because she's not tall either. Our petite sisters need to, stop this with the cutting off.
We got to make those legs look extremely long at every point.
Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be a toot for me.
It's gonna be a toot for me as well, minus the boot.
Up next, Janie Jacquet.
All right, Miss Janie Jacquet. Okay. I love the silhouette. You can't really ever go wrong with one of those classic sportswear moment like silhouettes. So she has definitely proportionized extremely well. I wish the skirt was just a little bit shorter. I don't know, that might just be my inner hoe that's like, pull the skirt. But I absolutely love it. I think it's so clean. Her makeup is beautiful. I love the hat. I love the accessories. It's, clean.
I would make the skirt longer.
Okay.
I would literally make her to the knee.
All the way to the knee?
Yes, but with a slit up the back so she can still walk and sashay. I would take it down to the knee just to give you a little bit more, just to balance out like the width of the hips. Okay, hair-wise, I feel like she's really giving us this like beautiful kind of 60s Dior resort moment.
So she needs like a sideways chignon in the back.
Baby, you already know. That is
I feel like the hair was wrong, and what she needed was a pair of those mesh gloves with the polka dots on it.
Not the mesh gloves.
No mesh gloves. It ain't got to have no nails on them.
Okay, you know what? I will excuse them if they are nailless.
But I'm saying, to like bring a little bit more dots or a little bit more color into the hand area but that's just me nitpicking.
everything about like the combination of the yellow, the white, the black, the classic silhouette with that really dramatic sleeve. I just really think it's beautiful. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2 as well. Up next, we have Monique Hart, or Mohart. Woo! I love that. You already know how I feel about that, Miss Shea Coulee. Yes.
How would you say that you feel about it?
You know, I don't like it. No. No, I absolutely am here for this particular look. Of course, you know, the color scheme in my wheelhouse, I absolutely live. But the color combination is great. The silhouette is great. You know, I live for a sickening wide leg pant.
First of all, I love this look. I think that she looks absolutely stunning. I guess I was distracted because she said, I'm serving your favorite Disney character, and I don't know who she is.
Disney and Pixar. I think it's what, Monsters Inc.?
Oh my God, Sully.
I don't really know a lot of cartoon references, but I knew what she was talking about.
It is a fierce look. I really love this look.
Now, this is gonna sound really, really crazy because it has nothing to do with her actual look. But what's driving me crazy is the 2 different eyes. I wish she would have done 2 blue eyes or 2 purple eyes. 1 blue and 1 purple is driving me nuts. It's driving me insane.
She looks so stunning. I love that hair. And I'm seeing like the horns now, but the hearts. Okay, Mohart. Okay. I'm seeing it, but it took me a while to get there. But she looks stunning.
I live. 2.
It's a 2 for me. Pangina heels. Miss Ma'am, now, when I think of Pangina heels, this is what I think about. High concept, high art, high fashion. I love how it just like utilizes the primary colors on white. There's just like something really pleasing about that. It's very joyful and I love it.
You know, when she bent that corner, for me, it was giving like the extra large jawbreaker from back in the day. And I'm here for it. It's like so playful, it's whimsical, it's got a little bit of clown element to it, but it's also fashion. This little reveal thing that she has, this little shade, this hood of a shade, I absolutely live. I'm like, girl. The only thing that I'm not really liking is the fact that she has to carry the skirt as she walks, but I guess that's like to help her.
I think though she really did a good job of walking it in spite of those challenges. I think that she really did a great job with that. And so kudos to her.
Just wish the front of it was just a little bit shorter. That way she wouldn't have to like necessarily hold it to get the same effect. It would have just walked and flowed with her. But I love it. I also like the 3D elements of the balls that she attached to like
the balls around the shoulders, girl. I love it. It's giving us texture. It's giving us reveal. It's giving us dots. It's giving us a lot to think about, but I don't feel like it is too crazy. Yeah, just like she looks really impeccable. This look is definitely a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2. Next up, Bag of Chips. Oh, Bagger.
At first, I was getting ready to read. And then I thought for a second, doesn't this look like it belongs in the Balmain Barbie collection that just came out? And I'm like, was Bag of Chips ahead of the curve? I will start off by saying when I thought of ... this is exactly what I was thinking that I was gonna see. And I can say that I'm a little bit disappointed only because of the fit. Like, I see where she was going. It could have been great because, like you said, it's very much in style now, especially like with Balmain and even like old school Moschino.
but like the fit of the skirt looks a little bit boxy, and I don't know if that's just because of like padding and then the hair. It's a little bit of a struggle for me.
I don't really understand the spell that this look has on me. The more that I look at it, I'm like, do I stand?
Do I stand?
And I'm thinking like, you know, this is our girl Bag of Chips. And I feel like she's bringing really her brand into this in a way that's like, I can't say that I love it, but I do stand
it. Okay. There are some issues that I wish that we could correct, like the fit of that skirt, the length of that skirt.
And the tights. I'm living for the 80s shiny dance tights. Like, she's giving. She's giving. You know what? It's a toot for me.
So yeah, it's gonna be a soft toot.
Trend alert! Hips don't lie.
Ooh, the body yaddy yaddy.
Let's give the illusion of some hips. Yes.
Wrap around me like a hula hoop. Woof, woof.
Our top toot of the week is
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Woo! For the third week in a row. But let's be honest, it was close between Jimbo and Pangina. Because Pangina turned it for me as well.
Yes, Pangina absolutely killed it. I loved that look so much.
But for me, Jimbo, the execution, the thinking outside of the box, the proportions, it's all just so right. I have to bow down to the picture. You did the thing. You did the thing, Jimbo.
You know where you can turn up every Tuesday watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the world.
Every Tuesday on WOW Presents Plus worldwide, except for in Canada and the UK.
Oh, but don't worry about you guys in the UK. You can watch it on BBC 3.
Tune in, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, because the competition is heating up, y'all. Raja, I just have one more thing to say.
Hello? Spill the tea, girl. You gonna leave me hanging like this? You gonna leave me hanging like that? Just dot. Okay.
That's how I wanna hold it.